about this game today.
Okay.
I'm with you. This is I insist. Okay. So let's talk about the health of Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
Do you know what's going on with him?
I mean, he has the elbow injury put him out for the season. I don't know if it's a situation where if we were in, playoff contention, if he would be playing right now. I just don't know. I think they just shut him down regardless of how he was feeling because the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. But how that elbow's doing right now, I mean, honestly speaking, I don't know.
I'm not into sports like that. And I just rep the team because I just rep my team. But I was a little disappointed that they put him back in the game so quickly. And I say that because, I've experienced an arm injury before. And I just felt like that was just too soon to have your star quarterback in that game. And what happened? We got blown away. He got hurt and he was out for the season. So what did you accomplish from that? Nothing. So I do insist that we do just let Philly have today's game. Let's give them a Christmas present.
Christmas present? You want that? Okay. I probably disagree with you on the Jaden Daniels part though.
Why?
Well, because at that time, they still had a lot of games left in the season at that time. And if the doctors are clearing him and saying that he's good to go, then I don't know how you leave him out for the whole season if the doctor's saying he was good to go at that time. Now, in hindsight, yeah, it proved to be a bad move because, as you said, he ended up hurting it again and being out for the season anyway. But at that time, I wasn't saying that at that time. So after now seeing the results, it's unfortunate, but I don't know how I would have left him off the field. What is that? I think seven games left in the season at that time. I probably would have played him too. I guess I would have been wrong because we see what happened.
So everybody's going to hate me with this one.
They're going to hate you.
Yeah, they're going to hate me with this one.
What
So
they
you
gonna say?
put somebody in the game that had a dislocated shoulder, elbow, and had to have a brace on, but you wouldn't play somebody that had a cut hand.
Well, okay. We don't really know as far as how bad the hand situation is. What we do know is bad enough for him to have had stitches. He got stitches in his hand. And if it's his throwing hand, then that's significant because accuracy is at play. If you got a cut on your hand that's so bad you need stitches, and you got to deliver the football on a professional level, and it's not allowing them to do that, then it's like for a wide receiver, if they got a serious cut on their foot, they rely on their speed and agility to get open and then even break tackles and all that type of stuff. So anything going on with their feet area is a little worse than if they was to have a cut on their arm or hand. I guess you need your hand to catch the football too. So, but it's definitely to throw the football so you can be accurate with it. But I hear you though. I hear you. I mean, I don't know. You think that's the mom part?
No, it's just you have somebody that has to have a brace on their arm to be in the game. And I'm not downplaying stitches, but it just doesn't sit right with me.
What don't sit right with you?
That you risk my favorite player.
Who's your favorite?
Hey, Jaden,
Okay.
I sent you a friend request on Facebook. You need to accept my friend request, okay? I'm just saying.
I didn't know he rocked with Facebook like that.
Anyway.
That's funny. Said Jaden Daniels was friend request. Yeah, that's funny.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I just know how hard coming back from an arm injury is from experience. And so when I see a cut versus what I went through with my injury.
What did you go through?
I had to have remember surgery on the elbow?
Oh, you talking about the rotator cuff?
Yeah, the rotator.
Oh, and ironically, remember the doctor said that it looked like something a linebacker would have, an injury a linebacker would have.
Yes, exactly.
Because I was saying to myself when you were saying, I'm like, okay, all right, she's comparing her injury to an NFL quarterback.
But my doctor compared it.
Your doctor said it's an NFL linebacker type injury.
Anyway, so I kind of really just mad that he was in that game. I really was. And not that I wanted to wish anything on him, but I kind of felt like it was too soon. And I felt like as soon as he got hit the right way, it was going to take him out. And that's exactly what happened. So let's talk Philly.
Okay.
I don't like Philly.
You don't like Philly as a team, Ocean Town record label?
I don't like their fans.
Oh, their fans. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With
You got to edit this out because I don't want all that hateration coming at me. Philly fans are wild.
okay.
And I hate the fact that we're gifting them or trying to gift them this win because of how they are. I've been to have I been to a Phillies game before?
No,
Okay.
well, I don't know.
No,
Maybe without me, I ain't never been no game against
I don't
Philadelphia.
know if I've
We
ever
didn't
been
games we've been to. We never went to no Philadelphia game.
that. Okay,
We ain't
so
only division game we went to, I think, was the Giants. Only division game we went to.
I don't want to be around a Philly fan. It's
Smart.
just
Hey, smart.
yes, there's a way to cheer your team on and a way to just be,
Criminals.
yes.
I get you.
But
Not that kind.
yeah, I hate the fact that we're plagued, and I hate the fact that as a coach, you didn't make good choices with your injured players, and now we are playing games that are insignificant. So yeah, throw your third strings in there, let them get that practice, and let everybody sit down and get well.
Didn't get well.
Get
Hey,
well.
I'm with you. I can't disagree with. I mean, as you know, I can't disagree with none of that. Play. I mean, if it's a guy that's you definitely counting on next season, if it's that guy that you count on next season, then he need to be a rookie or second year player. Shouldn't be nobody in there that's on a fifth season, that's on a third season. That's definitely not no Bobby Wagner's or no guy that's on a 15th seasons that's 35 years old. That don't make no sense whatsoever. It need to be the 25 along with the no eye assist. There needs to be an age limit game. I need to see 25 and below. 25 and below
So
only.
with that being said, you think Philly should play their second string?
I mean, Philly has reportedly something to play for in that if they win and Chicago loses, then they become the number 2 seed and they avoid having to play San Francisco in San Francisco or Seattle in Seattle. So they have something to play for in that they need that number 2 seed. And if they win and Chicago loses, then they'll get the number 2 seed. However, reports out of Philly is saying that they're not gonna be playing starters. Like they rather have the rest than have the seed position. So if they don't play starters, that's what I was alluding to. And I was saying, like, you hold the door, but then they be like, oh, no, you go ahead. And then we be like, oh, no, I insist. So I'm saying we going to be like, nah, we don't really need this game like that. But then they going to not play their starters. That's them saying, no, after you. But then we need to say, oh, no, starters and no starters. Please, I insist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that was about.
And we're playing where? Where are we playing?
Philadelphia. We're playing at the Lincoln Financial.
How's the weather there?
I think it's cold today. What's the weather in Philadelphia today? 35.
Oh, but no chance of snow. Okay, that's good.
No, ain't no snow. 35, a little cold.
Just a little bit.
Football weather.
Yeah.
Football weather. Meaningless game weather.
So Philly's not going to play their first, but they'll play their second because they don't really care about this game either. I mean,
Reportedly, we could get to the game and they could,
be like,
all of a sudden we see, yeah. I mean, if we see Jalen Hurts and we see AJ Brown and we see Devontae Smith and we seeing all their stars on defense and whatnot, then all that was wrong and they really going for it. And I guess it depends on what they do throughout the game too, because they might start and then, depending on how they come out or whatever, they might pull them by the second quarter or third quarter, still allowing them to rest, but get a little work in. And they might have worked over the skins by then to where they don't even need them after a few drives. So I guess that's a possibility too. So they're not too rusty come playoff time.
So have we made the decision of who we're going to start today?
I'm not sure. I mean, we could be pump faking too. If you okay, in just kind of the opposite as far as from Commanders land, from Eagles to Commanders land, Dan Quinn's talking about how much the game matters and playing guys, it matters now. These guys that we know that's injured, like a Mariota, like Laramie Tunsil, guys like that we know got little nagging injuries, they've already been ruled out. But the likes of like Terry McLaurin, Debo, Spartanburg's own Debo, other he's crazy. Other starters, they talking about playing. He's not only talking about playing, he's talking about he delivered some type of address to the players expressing how important it is they get the win. So we'll see. He could be pump faking and he come out there and he ain't got no starters out there and it looked like a preseason game.
But Terry McLaurin was out for some games because he was hurt.
Indeed.
Debo was out because he was hurt. So why would you put two players that were already injured this season into a meaningless game. It
I,
doesn't make sense from a coaching perspective.
I agree with you.
Your season technically is not over, but it is over. You're not going to the playoffs. So why don't you go ahead and focus on the health for next year to the future?
Now, Debo, y'all know, I like to see him back, but at a particular price, and I'm gonna get to that in some of my off-season commentary on we should bring back and who we shouldn't. But
What do you mean bring back for next season?
for next season,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think it's a guarantee. I don't think anybody. We gonna get into that later, but just a little taste. I don't think anybody is
Safe.
some sort of sacred cow that's on that roster right now, except for the quarterback, Jaden Daniels,
Okay.
except for Laramie Tunsil, except for Tyler Biotish. If your name ain't Jaden Daniels, if your name ain't Laramie Tunsil, and if your name ain't Tyler Biotish, anybody's at play in my book. Anybody can be replaced other than Jaden Daniels, other than Tyler Biotish, and other than Laramie Tunsil. Now, having said that, I agree with you. I don't see no reason to have either Debo Samuel or Terry McLaurin in this game. I don't see the reason to benefit behind it. I don't see any benefit to it whatsoever. I would have both of them in street clothes, laughing and joking, having their flights booked to Cancun already, putting little side touches on the sideline to their next 6 weeks as far as where they're going to spend their time and eat their meals and such. But Dan Quinn is talking like he going to play him. So we'll see. Talking like he going to play him.
Well, I hope we lose. But okay, let me ask you a question because I'm only saying I hope you lose because I'm getting on your side. Okay, I don't know football like that. So humor me.
Okay.
If we lose, does that help us in the draft?
Yes, it definitely helps. How much it helps depends on the results in other games as well. But if we win, then it almost secures seventh
Round pick?
Yeah, not round, but the seventh pick in the draft, seventh pick in the first round. If we win, it almost secures that. We can't get no lower than seventh right now. The lowest we can get is seventh. But if we win, we almost secure that seventh pick. But if we lose, the possibilities become endless. Because if we lose, depending on who else wins today, we could go as high as I've seen something to say we can go as high as second. I've seen some says we can go as high as fourth. But 4 is better than 7. If you got a top 5 pick, you got a top 5 pick. And if you got a chance to get a top 5 pick in a situation where it's either win a meaningless game or secure the possibility of getting a top 5 pick, that choice to me is so simple, so obvious. You put yourself in position to get a top 5 pick. Point
Okay.
blank.
So, all jokes aside, I'm a professional football player.
Okay.
I'm going to play to win.
Most definitely.
I don't care if it affects my draft picks or not. So I say play to win. Again, I was only saying I insist because but I would not play my number 1 or number 2. I would play my number 3 and I would still play to win.
When you say you would play to win, now who are you? When you say you would play to win, are you the but are you the head coach? Are you
Head coach.
you're the head
I'm the players. I'm the players and I'm the head coach. Play to win.
You're the players and you're the head coach. Okay. So if you're the players and you're the head coach, you absolutely play to win. There's no other way for you to be if you're the players and you're the head coach. That's why I don't know if you checked out my last podcast on the Eagles Commanders pregame. I said if you're Adam Peters, who's the general manager of the Washington Commanders, this is your time. Now your time, your season starts if you're Adam Peters, because that's when you got to go into Dan Quinn's office and say, Dan, we're not playing no starters. Dan, you need to go ahead and quote unquote work on some things. That's hint, hint. We need to do what we need to do to position ourselves well. And I understand that you got to coach the team to win, but you're going to coach that team to win with not a whole lot of talent on that field this Sunday. So you're absolutely right. If you're Dan Quinn, you're going to be coaching the guys to win the game. If you're a player and you're out on that field, you're going to make the best possible play to put your team in position to win the game. That's why it's Adam Peters' turn to earn his paycheck.